Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of my series on space engineers. I'm sorry it's been it's been over a week now since I've put out a video, but unfortunately I just don't have time to play a lot, so any little time I've had I've been going off doing some mining. So if we have a look over here you can see I've accumulated quite a bit of iron. I've got, where are we looking? I've got some gold, silver, uranium and cobalt and a load of gravel ore just sitting there ready to be processed. I've made a few modifications to this mining ship, added a few more thrusters. As we've got some silver in that now, I've managed to make some reactor components to put a large reactor on the back. Well, I say large, a small ship reactor on the back, but the large version. Also put in, what else did I do to the ship? I added a few more drills, but as you can see on my last mining expedition I managed to smash one of them off, unfortunately. So I'll have to move the connector down a bit. I've also added, I'll show you around this side, if I can get up. Just have a light on that, make it a bit better. A sorter with a ejector, and set up that sorter so that it will basically filter out any stone that's in the ship, and the injector will just chuck it out the back, and that way I'm not collecting stone unless I really want to. So at the moment I've got that currently turned off because I did want some stone to make some gravel for the reactor components. As you can see, I've updated this list. I think last time I was in the process of sorting all this out. So we've got all that sorted with our sort of maximum target values. What else have I done? I've added a little reactor because at one point I did run out of battery power, so I've added a reactor here, and as you can see I've used tin to prioritise uranium, and 25 pieces of uranium into this reactor at all times. So if you look at the reactor, 25 consistently, which takes it from the, where's the uranium? It's from, yeah, the ingot container. So at the moment 121 stored up there. That one there's the ship, which has got 20 in. And yeah, it just constantly keeps that topped up with 25 ingots of uranium at all time. I'll just take these GPS markers off. I'll just mine in a bit more uranium. Right, so today I think I'm going to start preparing for a big, large drilling sort of rig. I've been playing around a bit in creative mode, coming up with a few different designs. I think I've got one sorted that I want to build, so I'm going to make one of that in the upcoming episodes. But first off, I want to make a welding ship, just to help us out when we're welding this large ship up. Well, see, it'll be a large rover, and it is fairly large to be honest with you, so it's going to take a fair amount of materials. But alright, so we shall make a little platform, and then we can start looking at making a welding ship. It might help if I have some materials. Let's have a look. Because with a welding ship it will just be a lot easier, especially with the twin welder mod from the workshop. It welds a lot better. But since I've been away, I haven't really played. There's also been a update, which I'll show you actually now, which has been the tiered tools. So now the tools, if we look in production, the tools, there's different tiers. So you've got tier 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's for the grinder, drills, welders, and also for the weapons as well. So the weapons are not necessarily tiered as in damage wise, but they've got different sort of attributes. So you've got the standard one here. This one's precise rifle, so it's more accurate. We've got one here which is automatic and rapid fire. So I think the automatic's a combination of the rapid fire and the precise. But yeah, I haven't actually built any of these yet. We won't be able to get the sort of highest tier grinder or the welder yet because we need platinum. As you can see, we need some platinum, and platinum's only available at the moment in space on asteroids. So, but we can, if we really want to. I might actually do that now. Actually, we'll make the tier 1. What am I missing? Oh, it's on disassembly, that's why. Sorry, let me just cancel that. Assembly mode. We'll make the proficiency welder and proficiency grinder. Let's take them out. So, assembler. And then we'll chuck them away. Right, let's get back to. Oh, I think I need to set them up. Yes. So get rid of that, and put in the new welder and the new grinder. And you see they're different colours as well, just to make you aware of which sort of tier they are. So let's build this platform out a bit more. Right, and let's look at making a welding ship. Put a little ramp to get up there. Right, so we'll start off with a new small ship, as usual. And normally I'm missing components already. Let's grab a few of different ones. Grab a couple of them. Grab some motors. Bulletproof glass, interior plates, computers, displays. Grab some of them. What else should we take? Let's take some more steel plates. Right, so we'll start off with a small ship. Let's rotate around this way. We'll put it at the front, I think, to start off with. Right. So, what are we going to need? Let's just clear out this and bar 2 as well. Right, so we're going to need small blocks. Yeah, so we've got them 2 already. Small blocks, we're going to need on here, we're going to need a remote control. We're going to need thrusters. Oh, so we're going to need, probably need spotlights. Antenna. On the passenger seat it. Actually, I'm going to use the azimuth. I think it's the azimuth seat. It's just, yeah. Azimuth seat. Offset. Normal. Is it a seat or is it a cockpit it's called? There we go. No oxygen cockpit. We'll go for that one. Right, small blocks again. What else are we going to need? We'll need some small conveyors. Well, actually, we'll need large conveyors because components can't go through small conveyor system. I don't think. We're going to need medium cargo container. What else are we going to need? We're going to need the conveyor parts. We're not going to need the sorter, and we're going to need the welder. Right. Let's have a look then. So how are we going to do this? Start off. Have a little block on here. We will. Let's have a jetpack on. We start off with the cockpit, I think. Set the cockpit on there. Then we will have behind that. We'll have a conveyor, I think. Let's have a look what's on this side of it. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have a conveyor there. We will have a bit coming out here. Same on this side. And then we'll have our welders. So that's just the basics. Oh, it would help if I could place that in the right place. There we go. Right. Weld all this up, clear out some stuff from my inventory and see what we're missing. Small steel tubes, steel plates. Small sort of tubes. What else are we missing? We've got some motors. We can take some more motors. Construction components. Computers. Displays. Interior plates. Power cells. Right, so we need power cells for these large twin welders compared to the small welders, but they do give a great benefit of a massive range compared to the single welder. So, got plenty of them. Interior plates. Right. Oh, still need more interior plates. Yeah, interior plates. Let's get over there. Right. We've got the cockpit, we've got the welders, so we're going to need a container to hold all the components. So how are we going to sort this out? So if we go like that. So I really want a connector on the bottom. I suppose I can fit a connector. No. So we've got big at the front, big on the sides. If I just flip that, maybe. What's behind that? Yeah. I can do this. So if I flip that, that will put. No, we're gonna have to do this. As you can see, the welding tools seem to be a lot quicker. A lot quicker. So I'm going to put a conveyor here and flip that so that. Yep, there we go. Probably isn't the best design, but I'm just doing it off the top of my head at the moment. Always looking at changing it around afterwards. Is that? Actually, that is how I wanted it, I think. No, because that's going to have a small on this side, I believe. Let's chop this. Yeah, I thought so. Damn. Yeah, leave them pieces there. Right, let's go back to that. Yeah, we're going to have to do it like this. Looks like we're going to have connector on the back, which is not ideal. What we got on the top here? So we got big one there. Let's. I know what I can do. I shall use a conveyor piece. Let's just pick up some of these components.
Inventory full.
Inventory full. They can sit there for a little bit. Right, so then a connector we can put on the bottom of that afterwards. Right, so what else are we going to need? We're on this bar. Right, so we're going to need remote control and thrusters. So I'm going to go for large thrusters, I believe, for the up. Couple of these. And we need a reactor on here. We're going to need a lot of motors for this. Computers, come here. Come. Right. Actually, I might just stick these. I might just go with one of these on the back. And then have a reactor on this side, so we'll get a reactor. Go for a large reactor. Let's put on this bar here. What we can do is spin that around, so we can get access to one side of it, and the other side is connected to the conveyor there, or the cargo. Let's pick up these bits I dropped again. There was some large tube, I swear there was. It's probably rolled away. It's gone. Oh well. Right, so what do I need here? Reactor components, I need 90. So we can get them working while I finish off the ship. Production. Assembly. Right. So we've got a reactor that side. I'm not really liking it on there, but yeah, bugger it. And then we'll stick the large one there, just to sort of counterbalance it. Right, motors. Right, so the connector's going to go on there. Oh, I've got no hydrogen. Let's top up my hydrogen. Right, so we've got up. Remote control. Stick that there. We'll stick the antenna. We'll stick the antenna on top of that. Radio communication ones. Alright, so we need 4 of them. Take 4. So now we're gonna need a forward backwards. So I think again I'm gonna use these large ones. If I can, I might have to build out the back slightly. I'll place that there. Because I'm going to be pointing this in quite a few various different angles to get into places, so I want to use these large thrusters and in most directions. So 6. That's going to take a lot of motors, but it's alright. We've got the materials for it. So I need tube, metal, grid, and motors. Let's just take the motors for now. Wrong one. So I still need more motors, metal grid, and large tube. Get up. Done, and that one done. So we've got forward, backwards, and up. We'll put. We need left and right. I don't think are going to be too much of a problem. We're also going to need a down. Put down there. Motors, more motors. Actually, I might stick that. I think that's going to fall if I just take that, so I'll put some blocks. There. Put the thruster. That one in, just a bit tucked away in there. See, this is one good thing about Earth. If you do drop anything, it literally just falls on the floor, ready for you to pick up. Whereas in space, it would be flying off everywhere. You'd have a bit of trouble picking it all up. So now I need left and right. So look, where can we position left and right? Set them over the back, over here, I think. Again, I'm gonna have to. See, these tools are a lot quicker than the normal tier ones, so they're well worth the investment. Definitely. So, but it'd be nice when we can get up space, get some platinum to get the highest tier one. We'll need their motor and motors. Let's get rid of this little block. Motors. Right, so what else? So we got left, right, 4 backwards, up, down. I think that should be about it. Just got to finish off that reactor. Let's see if that reactor will give out enough power, but I have a funny feeling it's not going to. Oh, I need more reactor planets than that. I've got on me that's so heavy. Interior plates. There we go. So I might be slightly changing this, maybe putting 2 reactors on it. Let's get some uranium and try it and find out. Uranium. Uranium. Let's take 20. That's plenty. Right, what we'll also do while we're here is we shall name this capitals Tim Uranium P1 and 20. Now that's not going to do anything at the moment. I need the connector, don't I? But it will, once we connect this to our base, it will automatically, the programmable block with Tim loaded will automatically pick this up and put the uranium in it. So right, let's have a look and see how we get on. So obviously we're going to need a landing gear. I can use P for that. Gyroscopes. I knew there was something I forgot. So let's just lock that back in. Gyroscopes. Where should we put the gyroscopes? We put them on top, I think. Gyros. We'll put a couple of these on. I'll put one there and one there. Right, let's try again. They seem to have got plenty of power. How's this look? Might change that other one for a the down one for a large one as well, but this seems fairly mobile. Obviously it's got nothing in it at the moment. These large thrusters seem to be doing the job. So like left and right. Is that going to hold us up? No, nearly, but that shouldn't be a problem. Right, so I need to go down a bit. Let it hover there. put the connector on the bottom and put a connector on our base somewhere. Where are we going? Connector. Oh, what's going on there? Was that me or is that just sort of... It's falling. Why is it not fall? Why is it falling? That seems extremely strange. Let's have a look at this. Why is that not holding? Well, it's holding while I'm in here, but... That was weird. Dampeners are on. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Dampeners were on, definitely. That's what happens when you take dampeners off. I don't know why that was falling. Seems alright now, doesn't it? Seems like whenever I'm close to it. I don't know, but anyway, it's stable at the moment. So we've got a connector on it. We've got a landing gear, so now we need to put a connector somewhere. I think I'm going to put it over this side because I'm tired of keep flying near our solar panels and smashing them off, so we shall do it this way. No, actually, I can't be bothered to dig through the ice. I won't do it that way. I might redo it at some point, but right, so we need conveyor. Conveyor. Get rid of all this stuff. That, and we'll need a connector. Right, so conveyor. Actually, no, we'll go with just a tube. Another tube. Tube pointing up. What's going on? I seem to be... Oh, that's why. I've got my dampeners turned off. That's a bit stupid. But there we go. Right. Connector. How should we do this? Let's make a little platform for it to sit on. I need steel plates. Charge my hydrogen up. Actually, I'm going to bring that out a bit more. Bring it out 2 more, just to make it a bit easier just to dock, so I'm not going anywhere near my base. So we need the connector back on. So have a look at build the platform. And what I'll do is I shall use a new ship to weld all this up. So I'm just going to manually put the components in it at the moment, but at some point I will I'll use Tim to load all components into the welder once we dock it each time. So right, let's have a look what we need. Steel plates. I'm not going to need reactor components. We're going to need some interior plates. Need more construction components. We're running low on them. Motors. We've got motors. Computers. Yeah, I think that should be enough. So now if I open up this, dump all these in there. You see as I'm dumping the weight in, the ship is sort of counteracting it with its inertia dampeners. But alright, groups, welders. What else are we going to need? And connector. Switch lock. Now, and you'll be able to see the range on these. Quite good. This means I'm out of steel plates already. So, yeah, I'll be able to get back up there with the jetpack. Got to put steel plates in here first. Anywhere to access? That's conveyor. Oh, hydrogen. Hydrogen again. Getting too used to this jetpack. Steel plates again. Okay, that's taking a lot more steel plates than what I thought. Right. Let's just go down a bit. Jump out. That's what I need for that. Yeah, steel plates. More steel plates. It looks like, I think, I'm out of steel plates. No steel plates. Right. Well, I think I'll leave it there. I shall make loads of steel plates and then weld that up and come back next time. And yeah, then we'll start looking at making a large mining ship. So, hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, just hit the like button, hit the subscribe. If you want me to do anything different or any suggestions or improvements, please leave a comment at the bottom, and I'll see you later.